Meow 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 meow. Translation: welcome back, Chrono Troops, to more Smite Pickup Group Joust. Today we'll be playing with a Guan Yu and a Hu Yi against a Mirror Match Kuku and a Chalk and Chernobog. So, giving a friendly hi to my teammates. Going ahead and starting to get in position. Going with our usual starter build. And going and taking a peek around this corner. And enemy Kuku is already built. And he is coming up already. So he, I'm assuming, knows his god well. He knows what his starter items are at least. And he's going to come at us. Let me go ahead and give him the old wave. He's not moving. Let's see if we get the wave back. And we're not going to get the wave back. That's okay. One of the more difficult gods that I play against is actually my mirror. We'll see how well we do. Ooh, there we go. He got me with the Zephyr. That's going to embolden him for later because he knows he might be able to hit me with it. Let's see if we can keep his allies from coming in. Nice. We got the Kuku. And we missed our Zephyr. I assumed he was going to juke. He didn't juke. That's okay. We'll have plenty more opportunities to hit that Chalk with our Zephyr. Looks like he's going for enemy mana buff. Kuku is really low on mana. Or enemy Kuku is really low on mana. I do just fine. I know my god pretty well, so I'm really excellent about mana management. Which really helps a lot when you're playing with a enemy god who needs the mana buff, because I can commonly still play just as well without it. It just helps me all that much more when I have it. So right now, even levels. Both teams have hit 4. Enemy Kuku is obviously really good about hitting his whirlwinds. Really good about his positioning on his whirlwinds so far. And so I'm looking for a nice, good game with enemy Kuku. A good Kuku that knows how to position well is a dangerous thing. Oh, I dived a little bit. And he hit me with it. So enemy Kuku is already level 5. He's taking full advantage of it. I am not level 5 yet. I wonder if they went for the XP camp when I wasn't looking. So we're going to go ahead and just go straight into boots. Because that mobility and having full boots is going to be necessary for getting away from Chalk and enemy Kuku's Zephyr. And I typically go straight into building full boots now these days. Unless there is a need otherwise. And I don't feel that need is there yet. Let's go ahead and pressure. Team off. I want my hunter to be able to go back safely. So there is a little bit of an art to dropping your abilities for non-damaging purposes. You can drop your whirlwind to push people back. You can drop your ult to also push people back in zone. Ooh, ow, ow, ow. And, juked that.
No problem.
Yep, giving the old no problem to our team. If we want to be able to play from a losing position, I'm not saying we're there yet, but if we want to be able to do that, if the game comes to it, we want a really good-spirited team. So we want to be very kind of helpful and kind, because that helps. That helps keep the game going. Let's see if we can zone the enemy Kuku, and we did. He took the Zephyr for it, and we spooked him off. And, oh, let's see. Can we steal this? Can we steal this? And let's go ahead and... Yes, let's go ahead and see if we can grab this. We're all here now. Oh! Yeah. We're playing against a chalk. That tends to happen. Let's see. We can punish the chalk with the ult, as we just did. Let's see if our allies can finish. And we're still a little low, so... Ooh, Cherno. Let's go ahead and drop. Let's see if we can save our teammate. Do the body blocks. Good, good. Ooh, ow. Kuku's ult is really easy to juke unless you turn around and walk into it. Our Ho Yi is down. We are 0-2. The levels are 656 and 667, favoring enemy team. Enemy Kuku is the 7. So already not starting off well, which is not a big deal. That doesn't bother me too much at all. Normally I wait to start an item until I can full build it, but enemy team has got to know I'm building Book of Thoth, so might as well go ahead and grab it now and grab the extra benefits that I'd get from tier 2. And the secret now from playing from a little behind is just kind of focus on your teammates. Enemy team is a full level ahead of us, 777. So we just need to kind of play it safe, farm, get our levels back up, and just don't make any mistakes of being out of position. And that was a really random ult by enemy Kuku. Let's go ahead and we can heal our boys. Enemy Kuku already has Book of Thoth built, and so is therefore already stacking Book of Thoth. And we hit old Kuku with the combo. The old Zephyr Whirlwind. That's never fun to be hit by. So we are separating the enemy Chalk from the rest of his team. Oh no! Cherno stunned or rooted Chalk, so my ult didn't hit him. That surely would have been a finish, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and see if we can take damage now for our Ho Yi. Actually, it wasn't Cherno that stunned the Chalk. That must have been one of our team. Oh, ow! And they're coming in hard. Nice. At least I got the whirlwind off, so they don't get away with taking no damage. And I got the kill on Chalk. So now we have finished building Book of Thoth. Now we can do some real damage. So my team is pressuring the enemy team, although our tank is taking a huge amount of damage. Cherno is ulting. Gonna ult right on Ho Yi. And looks like Kuku is gonna be the one to finish actually not Ho Yi, ulting on Guan Yu. And it was Kuku that finished him. So we are 1-4. And we are pushing up hard because we are staying leveled and therefore really relevant with the enemy team. Oh, and there's enemy Kuku. He wants the Zephyr on me, and he's gonna he slipstreamed Whirlwind and ulted, and then was finished off by my team. I'm not sure what he was trying to do. Maybe he thought he was setting up a play. Yeah, he must have thought he was setting up a play for his team to come in, and then they just didn't come in. Let's see if he'll follow. And he didn't follow. Let's see if I can hit him. I can hit him, though. And I thought he was going to be going the other direction. Oh, that's lovely. And the levels are 10, 8, 9 to their 9, 9, 10. We're a little bit of a comeback now. We have 3 kills to their 4. So I can definitely see something happening. 2 of those kills are ours, but you know, all kills are team kills. No one wins the game alone. Teams win games. There's enemy Kuku's ult. So I think our Guan Yu forced him to use that. And enemy Kuku is going back home, back to base. Cherno's ulting. Let's drop our ult. Let's see if we can get Cherno. Cherno was walking backwards on the way back. Oh! So we were able to hit him with our whirlwind. It's a little bit of a crapshoot when to know to just back up and strafe attack, or to go full turn around and run. So enemy team is going to be taking damage buff, and that's going to allow us to easily clear wave safely. So I hit a little bit to see if enemy team would leave. Let's see if we can get the... No, we can't.
Be right back.
So I'll go ahead and safely go back while the enemy doesn't know where I am. And let's go ahead and grab Magic Shell for the team. And then let's go ahead and build Gem of Isolation, which will help lock down that those speedy boys even further. Which will add a much needed... Gem of Isolation will add a much needed slow to our whirlwind. And allow it to be that much more dangerous and deadly. I opted for Gem of Isolation instead of Penetration, because my issue is not that I'm not hitting the enemies, is that we just can't stick to them well. Notice the timing on Chalk's ult, how he started his ult, but he actually doesn't silence you until deleted, until he comes down. So you typically have the option to use one ability before he comes down. And in my case, that should either be my... Well, it can be anything. It depends on what the situation is. If I need to get away, it should be Slipstream. If I think I can kill him or one of his allies, it should be whatever ability happens to be up that I think can finish. So right now, I am leading in levels. In typical Chrono Kitty fashion, I have outleveled my team and the enemy team. I now feel safe enough to be able to go start grabbing XP camp when I want, because I have a little bit of a level lead on the enemy team. That's really kind of precarious when you do that. You go for XP camp on your own. When you are underleveled or at the enemy team, you have to really know the enemy team's position. So that whirlwind was going to double hit me. So that's going to drop me to less than half life, because enemy team does have penetration. specifically one of the best penetration items for Kukulkan, which is Disrupting Scepter. I think I need a little bit of cooldown, and one of the best cooldown items for the enemy team's composition is Breastplate of Valor. So I think that's going to be my next item. Let's see if I can hide a little bit. And I'm not fooling anybody. And there goes Chalk. I was able to get my Slipstream off in time. Let's go ahead and if we can, let's see, we can keep, yeah. We were able to keep Cherno off of Guan Yu. We were able to also pressure the enemy team back further. Yeah. So my team is just getting pushed around and bullied by the enemy team, which is gonna happen more so than with them than me, because Guan Yu is in your face, and Cherno is a little bit as well as an ability hunter. Ooh, yeah. And that was it for old Chrono Kitty. They got the stun off on me. They got the axe and the whirlwind. There was no way I was going to be walking away from that. And Guan Yu's doing his best. Ho Yi is almost back at tower. Guan Yu needs to get out of tower. And, Cherno. Ho Yi's... Everyone is leaving tower with no life. Thankfully, they didn't die, but we're going to lose, and we just lost tower for it. So, Breastplate of Valor is going to give us much needed abilities. I can't say enough positive things about Breastplate of Valor, especially against this enemy team comp, because there's 2 physical players on it. Let's make sure enemy team isn't over here, and they're not, but they did take XP camp, which is to be expected since they took tower. They have the ability to push up very safely, or push to the side very safely, without worrying about us. So my team composition, or my team levels, is currently 14, 11, 12 to the enemy's 13, 13, 14. My team is underleveled for the enemy team for sure. And Guan Yu has been having a hard time tanking for us. He just takes so much damage. Ooh, and we traded mages. Not the best position, because enemy team is more leveled than we are. Looks like my team is 2 Xbox players and a PC player against all 3 PC players. As you know, PC players get a little bit of well, not a little bit. They get a significant advantage over Xbox players, or console players in general, because you can move your horizontal and vertical pointer more quickly and more accurately than console players can. But that's okay. We enjoy the challenge of playing against players that have advantages over us, because it makes us a better player. Let's see if we can... And I think I completely missed all of them with my ult. And here comes Chalk with some pressure. Whirlwind got me. Let's see if we can... Let's see, I want to keep Cherno from coming at me. So we definitely did not win on that trade, on that team fight trade. Especially not when you walk into the enemy's whirlwind. I need to go ahead and leave, so let me go around jungle corner. Or, I think this is kind of half called a jungle. All the other side's called the jungle, but that's more maybe the damage buff wall. Or damage camp buff wall. And I missed my Zephyr on the chalk. And he's just over here punishing the Guan Yu. So I'm going to just do my best to take wave as much as possible, considering... They're going to hit me. They're totally going to hit me. Minions! So I was trying to get Chalk to follow me a little bit. So for my next item, you'll notice I'm going into a little bit of a book. That is going to be Book of the Dead. Oh, take the hits. Take the sweet hits. So notice there I got my ultimate off where Chalk ulted, and right before he came down I was able to get that Zephyr on Kuku. Get the old double kill. They were coming in after finishing the Bull Demon. You'll notice that our Phoenix is currently down because it has the it looks glowing when looking at it, and then it has the red symbol pulsating circle under it on the map. But that puts us in a really good position because enemy team is currently down, so that means they're going to waste that. So we'll just sit here and do as much work as we can. Let's see if we can... Oh, Cherno. He's in a really bad position. And... shoot. Guan Yu went to finish off the Cherno. And... looks like it's just me now. If enemy team... Yep, enemy team has to be coming for me. That's what they got to be doing. With the rest of my team down, their best play is to just push me and pressure me, take hits to try to burn down our Phoenix, which is back up because they tried to come in earlier. I thought Chuck was going to go right. I was trying to push him off with the Kuku ultimate knockup. Ah, shoot. I thought I was going to be able to slipstream through that. Let's go ahead and drop these minions. And then let's go heal up. Yeah. Let's go ahead and grab some wards. Not sure what we're going to go with for our next item. I think because since we haven't gone with any penetration yet, we can either go with penetration or with an extremely high damage item, maybe to get our magical damage closer to max. Oh, that's a random whirlwind. No one actually saw you there, enemy Kuku. Alright, he's going back. Let's see if we can get them with the old sneaky. And we did get them with the old sneaky. I'm not sure who we hit. And I think they're a little too far for that whirlwind. No, I actually did hit somebody. So enemy Kuku is down. And let's hope Guan Yu doesn't pay for it with his life. Nope, he was able to get away. So that was the right play to do. Rushing the enemy's mage and took him down for it. And that gives us an ability to more safely push around the enemy team. So I zoned Cherno just a little bit with that whirlwind, but I wasn't able to hit anybody with it. One of the tricks I do, it's a little easier to do when playing on PC, but it can be done on console, is a lot of players have escapes that allow them to teleport, move really quickly, or sidestep. If you're familiar with how the enemy is playing and how they're going to sidestep, you can, after you Zephyr, assume they're going to sidestep, and then drop your Whirlwind over slightly to the left or right of them, which is kind of what I did to Cherno, and what I've been doing quite frequently to Chalk, although he has been excellent about juking my my abilities. So I just did a ton of damage to the Chalk there. Oh, Hoyi with the ult. Let's go ahead and keep them from escaping with a well-placed Whirlwind, although Chalk just ran around it because he's a tank. And Chernobog's going to pay the ultimate price because he's not. Let's see. Yeah, I forced Chalk to use his teleport to keep from being hit by my Whirlwind. Smart move on his side. It did put him in a precarious position, though, to get take more damage by myself and Hoyi. Alright, so then the boy just jukes everything. I used my Whirlwind to zone him a little bit to keep him from backing up, but we were unable to take advantage of that and hit him with anything else. And now the enemy Kuku is up, and they're probably going to try to take damage camp. Nope, we pushed them off. It's just enemy Kuku out there. So let's go ahead and take our buff, because it will not be contested. I think I was about to say congested. Congested with enemies. Alright. So let's go ahead and go into Ratatouille, which will give us 776 magical damage and give us a nice sweet passive on the Ratatouille, which is enemies who have low health take more damage. Enemy team just sneakily took Bull Demon. Oh no! Oh no! So you notice I have a shield for a few seconds. Looks like Book of the Dead procced, and our Guan Yu looks like he is going to get just destroyed. Let's go ahead and shields and heals the boy. Ult and hit them both. Nice. Chernobog has to be low, super low. Actually, not as low as one would think. Guan Yu wants me to save myself. But I'm worried about him a little bit. Let me just maybe come up and... Oh, apparently you didn't need to worry about him. I mean, I didn't need to worry about him. So let's just drop a Whirlwind, make sure he can get back. And again, enemy team has taken Bull Demon and has not been able to complete on finishing our Phoenix. Now, I'd prefer to be in a much better position, but playing from behind like this is no problem for me. I think I do very well from behind. As soon as I I don't get stressed by it. And the enemy team typically kind of gets just a little cocky, and then it's really easy to turn the game around. Let's see if we can do that here. Oh, nice, nice. And that would have been a great Zephyr had I would have hit it. And did Kuku just get a shield when I hit him with my Zephyr? I think boy might be nice. Boy might have went Book of the Dead as well. It's a great item for Kuku. It's really good offensive and defensive item for multiple reasons. It does a lot of have a lot of power on it, as well as gives you mana, so you get even more power from it, especially if you have Book of Thoth. And it has a shield, so it's very defensive against magical and physical attackers. And I just hit him with the Zephyr, and not the Whirlwind, but he went into the wall, and he's going to come out of the wall and still get hit. So now we have the enemy team's Phoenix down. Let's go ahead and keep him from getting away by placing a Whirlwind over there. Oh, he ulted, so let's go ahead and do our damage to the Titan, drop a Whirlwind. Enemy Kuku's ult, shredded our Hoi, and we're going to go ahead and finish Titan. Nice, that was a really good game. We were playing from really behind there, but our team was playing extremely well together. And enemy team wasn't playing to their best, I think. I think that they should have grouped up a little bit better and taken objectives a little bit more together. Specifically, our Phoenix. They should have all been there. They should have been all held up. They should have went and finished that, and then went straight for Titan, or finished whoever was still standing, and then go for Titan. Well, that was a super fun game. I always enjoy playing against a enemy Kuku. If you enjoyed it too, please like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. And if you'd like to get notified next time I upload a video, please go ahead and smash that notification bell. Meow, 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 which is translated, thanks again for watching, and as always, have a great day. Welcome back, Chrono Troops, to more Smite Pickup Group Joust. So, I wasn't planning on a double feature today, but the previous game we just got into, we were playing against a Chernobog, and we happened to got grouped up with the same guy. So I feel this calls for a double feature for y'all. So we are playing with a Chernobog and a Kuchu Lane against a double tank team, a really powerful Healy double tank team, Chalk and Hercules, with a enemy Janus as their mage. So the enemy tank team, or actually just the whole team in general, has a lot of crowd control and easily took the damage camp. Our Chernobog was a little late to the party there, ruined the camp out a little bit, didn't allow us to defend that, which is okay. The enemy team was more than likely going to get that anyway. Chernobog not being there was kind of beneficial to me and Kuchu Lane, because we didn't fully commit to it and therefore didn't take a whole lot of damage. If all three of us were fully in there, enemy team could have done a lot of damage to us early game. So it was much better for us to let them have it. But we did drop a few abilities because no one gets anything for free. At least that's how I try to play. If I can hit you, then I will. So early game, enemy team has a lot of damage, and they have a lot of crowd control. So I'm just gonna try to focus on not getting hit and leveling, which, as you know, old Chrono is good at. Let's see if we can keep Kuchu Lane from dying. And Chalk really wants to hit him with that axe. Did hit him with the axe, but thankfully Kuchu Lane's just a little too tanky. Janus getting the an early portal on our boy Chernobog. Once a foe, now a friend. Let's see how well we play with him, since we know how well we play against him, at least with the enemy team composition that we had. Ooh. Chalk was running right at us. I was trying to get that early whirlwind a little further back, because one of the things we don't want to be doing is... Oh no. So we healed the boy.
No problem.
Kept him relevant.
Lost a tail.
We're really low, and with as much crowd control as the enemy has, it's better that we go back now. Let's go ahead and finish our boots and come out. And as I commonly say, I never really know what I'm going to be building until I'm playing with my team and against the enemy team. The enemy team, although right now, is extremely high pressure, and I think that's going to require us to play with some defense. Oh, and again, pushing the enemy, using our ult defensively instead of offensively. Hopefully that still gets us a kill on Speedy Janus Mage Boy. And I saw some immunes. Does that mean he used a relic? So we get the second damage camp because the enemy team wasn't there to defend it, and Chalk was focusing his abilities and efforts on the wave, which arguably was the right move. We are really low on mana, so let's go ahead and grab our mana camp. And our Cherno is playing like a boss, helping us get our camps, helping him get his camp. Hopefully that will lead to more goodwill and solid team plays, because team plays get the wins. So we have Herc pushing up. There's nothing a Herc or a Chalk loves more than getting their CC on the mage. Healing the team. Let's see if we can get the hit. We did not get the hit on him. Whiffed the ult. And put the whirlwind out of position. Janus ulted to try to hit the Kuku lane, do some more damage to him, but he missed, and I'm going to get hit with the Chalk axe. Yeah, we need to back off. I definitely need to back off. It'd be concerning. I'd be concerned right now if, yeah, they took down Kuku lane. He was really low. I would have been concerned. Let's go straight into Breastplate of Valor as soon as we have the mana for it. I don't want to, and we lost the Cherno as well. I don't want to give the enemy team the idea on how I'm building yet. And I know we're a little behind right now, but it's so early, it doesn't matter. Well, Kuku lane is 2 levels behind the enemy tanks. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if other people who play Kukulkan play like this, but I've always done a really good job of juking Hercs. Unless it's a bad day. But I usually do a really good job of juking the Hercs, and this game has been no exception. Let's go and do some damage. Let's see if I can hit Portal Boy. And did not hit Portal Boy. Enemy team doesn't see me though. So let's go ahead and Drop some abilities and get the team finish on the Janus. And now our friend Spaghetti had to Aegis to keep from dying. Oh no. Okay. I was worried that Herc was going to get a random ult off on him. And so let's just pressure him. Yes, nice. He's in the whirlwind. He's just a single hit, and he's down. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So we went from behind to now we are up a level. Well, we're up a level. For 3 seconds, we were up a level. And now levels are tied up. Kills are tied up. We have a kill. And we are going to try to just take the wave down so it doesn't enter the tower line. And go back to base. And spend our much needed gold on a breastplate of valor, which will now give us full cooldown. And we are going to go straight into some defense. Oh, hello. It's a good thing I have this breastplate of valor, Herc. Oh, aw, do you have to Aegis? Well, maybe you shouldn't have ran in like a crazy man. Let's go ahead and drop that there. Enemy wave is just destroying me. Boop. Oh no, and we're going to go back in for more boop in action. Boop. And let's see. Oh, we missed the whirlwind entirely because Portal Boy likes playing portals. Oh, get out of here. And again, Breastplate of Valor saved our life a second time. So we're going to be going in some much needed penetration, specifically Divine Ruin. Divine Ruin is one of the 3 items in the game. Well, actually there's more items that do that inhibit healing. One of the several items in the game that inhibit healing. And the way it works is anytime an enemy player is hit with one of our damaging abilities, for 8 seconds he takes reduced cooldown. And both enemy teams' tanks, both tanks on the enemy team. Ooh, 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 oh, that would have been a lovely ult. I don't think you want to walk into my whirlwind a second time, Herc. Both the Chalk and the Herc both have heals. And our Kuku lane paid the price for pushing up. Let's go ahead and grab Damage Camp and give it to our Hunter, while the enemy team is pushed back just a hair. So even though I'm very... Oh, wonderful! Wonderful! Our Cherno is doing the people's work, taking down the enemy team's mage. So once we have Divine online, we're going to be able to kind of hurt the enemy team quite a lot, because one of the benefits the existing enemy team comp has going for them is a little bit of a trick double heal tank build. So in team fights, I'm going to keep them from healing, which really is going to hurt them a lot. So that's kind of why, since I wasn't in that team fight there, that really hurts. So I believe he just used his healing health regeneration ability, and I was able to easily finish him off. Let's go ahead and punish the enemy team for trying to chase, but, you know, Janus don't even care. Let's go ahead and look like I'm going to go after the Janus. I'm going to go after the Janus, and now you're dead. So, ya boys got tricks. Alright, so I think Cherno's ulting, and let's go ahead and run right at him, give him some ability to go into tower. Let's take a few tower shots. Oh, let's take a Janus hit. Let's hit him, and then we have Herc here. We're going to have to be crazy, juke that, ult that, drop a whirlwind, and then now get out. And I did enough damage to him that, and enough crowd control, I was able to push him off and get back. So that's an excellent example of how to use your abilities defensively by kind of hitting the enemy, doing as much damage as you can, knocking them up. It gives them just a sense that they don't want to follow you, that it's just not worth it, and that's what you're trying to do. So damage camp isn't quite up yet. We have Portal Boy in center lane. Let's go ahead and go back now, and we're gonna build a late Book of Thoth, because I don't think we can finish unless we can do a high amount of damage. And so with my divine there, Herc was just not gonna be able to do much there. I think he was hoping to get a few hits on it, easily get out, completely unmolested. But we just did so much damage, and he couldn't heal. Well, he could heal, he just couldn't heal for that much. Right now, Chalk's in a similar position, and he is just going to decide to get away. Let's go ahead and see if we can hit anybody right there. Yep, we can. Let's see if we can hit Janus, and we'll go ahead and finish the boy off. You know, we don't even need to look. We don't even need to look when we play. We really need to look when we play. But every now and then, that turns out to be very successful. I didn't have a ward over there or anything. So it was just a bit of a guess where he was standing. But my ult comes up fairly quickly, so let's go ahead and see if we can do some work on the enemy team. Our Breastplate of Valor doing a ton of work for us. Cherno is going after tower. Let's help him out. Now let's get out of tower. And we took their tower down. We sunk their battleship. Ooh, got hit by enemy Janus. But Chalk's gonna pay the price for that. Oh, and Cherno wants us to go towards middle lane again. All right, let's see what strategy he has. Oh, hello. Oh, and the Herc got me with one ability, but I don't think his dash was up. So again, dropping abilities, making sure he gets hit, avoiding the crap out of Janus, because he's the only one that can do really real damage to me. I'm completely out-leveling the enemy team. Let's go ahead and go into a Contagion now, which Contagion is also an item that inhibits health regen. So both Chalk and Hercules, since they're both healers, if they get close to me, they'll take less healing from that. The text on it says that it doesn't. Ooh, can we get a kill? I think we missed everybody, but we hit Janus with our whirlwind, and he just takes so much damage because he's so squish from our whirlwind. Let's go ahead and take a hit there. And Janus goes down. Are we going to get the Chalk too? Let's help out our boy. Yep. He is down. A nice, well-positioned whirlwind. It was going to hit the Herc, and he's just going to take damage from it. That Zephyr should have totally hit him. Go ahead and heal. Let's get him to walk into it. Let's hit him with the Zephyr. Yep. Now he should be toasted. A nice ult. Oh, and back. And the Kuku lane is going to finish him off. So, out-leveling everybody. My team, enemy team. So, one of the things people don't realize about Kuku Khan is he can build really tanky. Extremely tanky if those items have mana on them. And it allows him to push around physical players very easily. Well, maybe not very easily, but more easily than otherwise. And it makes him much less of a one-shot kill. He becomes almost an off tank. In some cases, if I can actually get the level off the enemy team like I'm here, it actually kind of turns me into a tank, a very damagey mage tank. And since the enemy team can't heal well when around me, it makes it so they can't finish me off very easily. So it really puts the onus on the enemy mage to be the one to do the damage to me, but because... Ooh, is that going to finish the boy? Is that going to... Oh, he's going to Aegis away. Well, Aegis down on Janice. So it puts the onus on the mage to come be the one to do damage to me. Oh, there's the ult. Let's juke that. Boop. And he can't get close enough because of my tank to me. Let's see if we can punish him a little bit. We got another hit off of him. And he is going to get away with 1 HP. Singular HP. Saddest of days. So Chalk missed his axe, but I got my whirlwind. That's got to be really annoying. So sometimes you just feel for him, the enemy team. And that's what really separates being able to just play a god and play a god well, is being able to successfully hit your abilities off, and a little bit it's luck, a little bit skill, and a little bit of it just strategy, just kind of setting the enemy team up. Sometimes you know where they're going to be, sometimes you don't, and sometimes you just shoot through walls and hit the enemy and kill them. Let's go ahead and go for the Bull Demon. We are doing extremely well. And Chernobog is going for the... Yep, go ahead and finished the Phoenix. While me and the Kuku lane finished the Bull Demon. So now we all have a nice little Bull Demon buff. And the enemy Phoenix is down. We are sitting pretty large right now. Honestly, the enemy team composition should really be devastating us because it's high crowd control, high healing, but unfortunately, what is Herc doing back there? Oh no! What? Oh. That was not the play, Herc. Maybe he thought he could bully my team without me around. And let's see if they walk into that. Well, Janice was not smart enough to walk into my ult. Well, actually, he was smart enough not to walk into my ult. But unfortunately, that forced him to stay behind at a point where Cherno could finish him off. And we're just gonna burn down this Phoenix, or burn down this Titan like it was nothing. So that's how you bully an enemy tank team around with a counter Kuku tank build. Equally, that's how you play with a foe turned friend. I hope you enjoyed today's double feature. I know I did. If you enjoyed that, please like, subscribe, and leave me a comment, and I'll go ahead and respond to those. If you would like to get notified next time I upload a video, go ahead and just smash that notification bell. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a super awesome day.